Alright guys, so weekly shorts. Hi YouTube. Let's check what's one. Yeah, cheesy. This is what Lars just drives. Okay. So week 4. I'm not sure if I stayed in top 100 because I actually didn't play then again. I was shortly doing a bit here, but yeah, we have to check. And it is 108. Naja, it does most likely not matter. So, let's see. I didn't see the records yet. 16.8 is my time. Yeah, and I have seen a Granadi hunt, I believe, where he was at a pretty low 16 time in the 0.2s or 0.1s, and he was already there only 15th, 20th. Also the video that he uploaded to YouTube. So most likely the record is a 15.95 or something, is my guess. Here, there's of course a limit how much you can gain. The turns were a little bit weird. I would say it's a 0.19. This map here, well, this is hard to say. I mean, the ending is super decisive. I say 17.2. On this map, I think I know that 26.5 or something already existed early on. 26.2 or something like that. And then here, hard to say. I didn't really drive them very long, so I don't really know how where the limit is, but I will go with a 31 point. Actually, do I go for a 31? Ah, that's a bit much. Maybe a bit much, huh? 32.09. Okay. We start with map 16 and check the world records. Rubber land, and the answer is a 15.83. What did I say? I didn't say that good, right? I think I said a 0.95 or something here as well. Yeah, 0.83. What did he do? I don't even know who that is. I mean, if you know the correct lines, you don't really have to do much. Ah, he got a tree jump. Ah. Yeah, also the question for me was, do you break in the start? And I do not see him breaking in the overlay. That does of course not say necessarily that he doesn't break at all. But I only saw a small tap release. And now comes a very difficult thing. Like, you need to keep the grip here. You don't want to jump off already here. You need to have the perfect line where you get that angle for the jump. But you don't lose the grip here too early. And if you land perfectly in this downhill, then this is beautiful. So I didn't know about this line, and then I saw Granati, but after I saw him doing this line, I didn't drive this map again. I'm very surprised that you keep grip here. So and he goes from far right. This is so surprising. Such a weird angle. And yeah, the landing here was really annoying as well. But he manages to not only land good, he also aims for this tree jump, and that is crazy. Alright. Good record from him. Let's have a look at top 5 quickly, if there is something different from some player. Demon is actually in the lead. He did not do the tree jump. He's the fastest non-tree jumper. Alright. We go to the next track. A skillful tech map, and I said the record here would be a point. Didn't I say a 0.19, guys? Guys, did I say a 0.19? This is pretty good. Wow. Okay. So here we have Maka. Hello Tacos Turbo. Okay, also, this is the run. This map is of course not that very spectacular. We had a battle between Maka and Regel. So if you spectate Shark here, you can see that they all go much further outside than me, just to have a better drift angle here. Shark went for a super inside exit with less speed, equals out here. The turn comes of course quite early, and then you have these two drifts. You want to have very good exit speed out of the last drift here. Maka drove very far outside in those last two turns, if you see that. Regel almost got him, because Maka was a bit away from the walls everywhere. Okay, next map. Icebreaker. Here I said 17.2 something, I believe. 0.24 maybe. 16.37. Yeah, it's unbelievably difficult to know how fast can this fragile be. Of course you need a very nice... Oh wow. Yeah. Okay, also you need a very good 360, sick exit speed, and now, also for me it was already difficult to over jump this part here. So this was already tricky, but he's back also over jumping this almost. He just barely touches it, and only with his front tires. He keeps a lot of speed. So let's have a look at Katsi, who had the world record for also when I handled it. Went for the air brake. And then Burnt Bagels is of course the 360 god, but lost a little bit in the start. Yeah, lost even more there. Has less exit speed as well. Oh, but this is so random here. Look at this landing, but he actually doesn't really get a slowdown from that. Okay. Also there I was far off with my guess, but that was to be expected. Here I said 26 point... what did I say here? I forgot what I said. I knew about the 26.5, so I was pretty sure that it's then also gonna be a bit lower here, but definitely not a 25, I would think. It is a 25, but it's just Blue Jinx. Blue Jinx has an incredible record. Let's first check his run, and then we compare it with the other runs to see where did he actually gain time. Very clean landing, inside line, clean landing here as well. And then going super diagonals, the same line that Granati did. He gets super early. The gear change, quantum nose slide, and very smooth landing. Exactly what you want. So, but how the heck did he beat everyone else by that much? Also, Suzuki with a completely different line that I also thought about. Until here everyone is very close together, but Blue Jinx actually got a lead here in this uphill downhill section. And they of course all land quite clean, but Blue Jinx even got this the best. Also, this is a crazy record, to be honest. Having such a lead on this map is pretty sick. So, and here I said it would be a 0.09, if I remember correct. Also, I at first wanted to say a lower 0.0, but then I thought, oh, if people are so close to the sub, then they will hunt us down for the sub, if it's any possible. Like, it really has to be the limit at 0.00 or 0.01 that they don't make it faster. But apparently, this is the limit. So this is why I thought maybe it's an 09. It's nice how his name ends on 1.5 and his time also ends on a 1.5. So drifting here, now a big long nose slide with maximum exit speed. So does he jump full speed? Naja, he has to release to hit the booster, but he doesn't land on the downhill, just on the booster, what I expected. So, but when does he start now the slide? Very early. Okay. Because that was the biggest question on this track. And then super inside here. The biggest question was really, when do you start that run? Slide. And what is super interesting, he has beaten 4 players that all start with C. Cute Biscuit, Carole Jr., Chocolate Pizzas, and Call Me Joeri. Like, what the heck? Yo, Lars, thanks for the raid. Welcome, everyone. Julius beating 4 people that all start with a C. Interesting. So, is there any different line in this top 2 battle? Because they are very close together. Cute Biscuit is slightly in front. He does the slide much later. Looks also very clean. But now he finishes even further outside. I was finishing way further inside than Julius already. Okay, then one last round. We check here the top 5 together from the perspective from 5th place. Because I can think that they really started very different moments with the last slide. And just looking at the world records, and then I start to discover the new tracks. Will not invest too much time this evening in it, I think. This is also a very different line. This is all over the place here with these records. Alright. Map 21. Kingarten. So I had an endurance race. That's why I couldn't do that earlier. Yeah, no. Okay. So first of all, jumping into this, want to have it as smooth as possible, obviously. Do we jump to the left on this penalty? Haven't seen the tracks yet. No, this is not the way. No, then it's just straight. Is this the finish? Okay. So how diagonal can I jump here? This is a bit too much. Kinda aiming for this pole in the background. It almost works. Yeah. And then this transition decides everything. What is this? 1200? So let's investigate shortly. Now, as you see, I haven't seen this map at all yet. So I want to have the perfect jump here, very low. And there's not really much more to learn, I think. Is there any cuts? No. Ooh! Okay, that was a very interesting survive. That could actually be fast if you do that on purpose. Okay, could have jumped further left. Yeah, 113th. Also time's gonna be very close together on this track for sure. Ah, damn. Yeah, that was almost very good. You have to risk this jump. This is basically the whole track. Risking this drift in combination with this jump. Ah! You can go so much over this hole. Let me get one good respawn here. Ah. Ah. But still would be a 2/10 improvement, even though that was not perfect. If you wonder, the playlist is the voice kids and sometimes also the voice from the adults. Like performances, blind auditions and co. Yo, thanks for all the follows, guys. '17th. Already. I'm not sure if it was clever to release in that last turn. Also for Discovery, this is good. Ah shit, the menu came again. Like here I was releasing and I touched with my back wheels the finish ring and then the front wheels went down, but maybe I should have just overjumped. I might have lost time there. It was a really good run, I think. Like, this was a sick landing here. Maybe I should have just went full speed or further left. Okay, next. What is this? This is wood. Okay. Nice how you can see this. What is this? I need Cam 3 there. And a much better gear. Okay. Is there any cut? You can of course go straight over penalty here, but I doubt that there are actually checkpoints. Does this have checkpoints? Like not even hitting checkpoints? Oh god. Okay. But you of course, so in that moment when I try to cut something, I lose a lot of momentum. And you can even just go like this. Also first of all, here in the start, yeah, this does not really look good to get over. I can of course drive against my ghost and see what a small cut here straight over this would make, but I don't think that this would be any good. The penalty slows you down, it's even uphill, and you can of course get a very quick turn here with wood. So, but then this here is a bit questionable. I mean, the fact that this is wood makes it possible that this is still faster. If this was dirt, it would be obvious. Yeah, just have to try a little bit against my ghost, I guess. Also first of all, I drive normal. Ah, rip. That's a no slide. I should change the gamepad. Oh, I have one issue if I change the gamepad. I cannot play camera 3. $239th. Hmm? Oh, that's only 210. Okay, my run was of course not optimal. How could I do this? Maybe from this edge here a bit. So yeah, I want to avoid ground contact with the car. Maybe this edge can help. I didn't really try for a very direct line now. Huh. Yeah, that's really interesting. And I should once try something here, but I doubt. Question is, from what can I even jump? Is it still this edge, or is there something else? Because yeah, and this edge would mean that, so first of all, the angle is shit. You see where my, where normal line goes, no? But here, ideally, if I would like to use this, I have to be here on the right side and steer up left, and then have like a line to here. Then it's also a bit unclear how direct do I go to this dirt road, or how much do I cut to the left. Like, this is very unclear. Not really happy with this edge. Yeah, the thing is, if I go like this, then I have airtime on top. So the more direct line makes more sense. But let's first of all improve my time. Because this overtakes by quite a lot. 26th, yeah. I see Granati in second. It's a no slide map. If this is just the best way. I don't see this being faster, to be honest. How would I ever beat my ghost like this? Because there's just nothing on the line that could give me airtime. Because I don't see it. So I will try to improve my time on the normal way for a moment. I made Ghost off now. To see a bit more. The thing is, I know that I can improve my time with a normal line as well, and I'm already 26th. And I see Granadi in second. I can really think that Granadi just drove normal. I didn't see him, but it would be not a big surprise. Getting this low side is tough. Ah. Oh, I touched the penalty, I think. That's, Engelbacking. Yeah. Exactly, like, if you full hunt this track, I mean, you can go for this. But if it's working once or 1000 tries, it's maybe not good for a discovery. Not sure if I should actually go with my right tires over the penalty in this right turn. Oh, there's actually an edge. Hello, Shenga. So is this the first campaign with community sent-in maps? Interesting. I was also thinking to build once a map for it. But with mapping I had a lot of thoughts what I could do and never did, so I wouldn't count on it. Actually, all my runs that I finished now are this 1 to 2 tenths behind. The gear change is of course horrible there. The better I drive the snow slide, the earlier my car wants to shift. Ah, I knew that this was a good try. Committing first, you mean just over penalty? Pretty sure it's not faster. There was kinda a feeling from my Trackmania knowledge, experience, that this is most likely not faster than we can try once more. Maybe I did it wrong in the first try. Okay, now it's close, huh? Got a lot of speed there, actually. Can you say what you mean with speed boost, Lick? I'm not really sure what exactly you mean with that. Ah. I mean, over the sand makes the whole thing easier to drive, that's for sure. Because you have not too much speed for this downhill ride. This should be good. Let's see if it can beat my PP or not. No. So then I would think that it's not better, it's just easier. I'm very close now. Let's do one improvement, Gogo. Also similar to the first track, I got a good one early on. But on this track I had a feeling that a second good run can follow. On the first track that would have been, yeah, all about this one transition. Not sure if you want to speed slide here on the uphill. Ah, there we go. Minus 1100s to 11th. Yeah, also this is the improvement I wanted. Nice, let's go next. Okay, let's check what this map is. Then change the head again. Because here I probably need a brake button. This is it. Okay. We're gonna investigate immediately. Also, already in the first turn, I see different options. You can even fit under this fence there. You can drive it normal, but I doubt that this will not be the best strat. I guess just jumping is better. So now we have checkpoint here, checkpoint there, checkpoint here. Now I saw, of course, you can drive this also the other way around, theoretically. And there's a hole here. I mean, maybe this is an intended cut map. Maybe this map has intended cuts. Because why the heck would there be a hole otherwise? Yeah, let's do this. Only in 2K. This is slower. This is for sure. And I have to try everything, but this is obviously also worse. The only question is over this fence or under. But what? Why do I have such a bad position? Did I already solve the map or not? That's the question. Because it feels very logic to go there. Feels very logical because this tight turn into dirt is like so slow. We saw that, so the only other way is this. The question is, can I do something to not get a slowdown under this fence? Because this avoids a much better time. Unclear. So if there's a way to go under that second fence without getting the slowdown, then obviously this would be a lot faster. But it seems very consistent to get the slowdown. I don't really see why I would just go under and not get any slowdowns. But the question is really, is this now the line? I don't really see anything more logic. I'm just surprised that I'm on such a bad position. But then on the other hand, it was just my second finished run. And the map is extremely simple, like you don't have to do much on it. Okay, I made up a lot of positions with this. Okay. In theory it should be faster to go under that first fence because it doesn't look like it slows me down too much. Didn't look like it at first. Ah. Or further right here. Okay, good no slide. Oof. So at the moment I'm still not completely sure if I want to go over this fence or really under there. I mean, look, I have much more speed with that safe way. Finish is mega important, to finish as inside as possible. What the heck? I need to full risk that end. With such diagonal finishes, it's always the same. You have to be as inside as possible, because any little space that you leave between the inner finished post and your car will cost you extraordinarily much time. It could be that the world record goes under the fence and doesn't get slowdown from it. But then on the other hand, it's also penalty right here, right? Penalty of course also slows you down. So maybe it's also just very simple and going over is correct. Let's get rid of the ghost. Hunting the ghost of me, like the song says. There was more possible. This was the perfect start, I think. With those lines at least, I had so much speed into the dirt. But then I slid away. Also compared to this here. It's also tight to get around before that part of the fence, but still keeping as much speed as possible. Yeah, I gained a lot of time here. Definitely messed up my PB. It was a really good fence part there. Ah, damn. The crazy thing in my PB was that I didn't drop a gear. I just stayed in that upper gear into the dirt. So I had also no gear shift up again. Yeah, it's always over 10th behind and gear loss. Ah. Ah, come on, one more improvement. Sometimes it slows me down so much that I directly drop down. As it's very random, I think. I'm not sure if you can control that in any way, how much it will slow you down. If it's about if you steer, if you are diagonal or not. If you're further left or further right, like the exact location where you go under. That was a very good ending, but it was a very poor start. Checking my own ghost. That's not possible actually. Okay, yeah, I was wondering if that's even possible to check your own ghost. I mean, I can surely still do the other way. But let's check just here. Also was kinda diagonal. It's very random. And that will decide over everything on this track. Need to land here perfect, not too much angled. Oh, what a finish. Holy shit. I mean, this is something I gained fully in the last turn. By the way, interface on and off is on the like button somehow. Maybe if I press this? No. Yeah, also it doesn't go away, this menu. But yeah, not a great start, no? But the finish was perfectly inside. This is what I said earlier. Now we can watch it. That such finishes are mega important. Okay, wait. Map by Fackelfack. Fackel's route finding. This is a pathfinding map. I mean, I don't even need to try it. We can directly check. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. This is of course an interesting map. So the boost as well. Yeah. Also this here is not a nice booster, but it's a booster still. Otherwise I would take this one, I guess. Ah, there was an extra downhill. Ah, I'm not sure with the start then. I wanna finish a run with this idea first. Ah, okay, interesting. What do I do with this speed? Can of course also go here. So ideally it would be if I would overjump that booster, I think. I'm not sure if I can get so much speed here that I would overjump this. Need to get it once perfect. Okay, this also does really work. Not sure how to continue this. Maybe let's go straight on the other side. Just to check. I don't know. Community build. So I have the feeling that my first idea is pretty good. But I would like to overjump this. The thing is, this here is kinda, no, I have more speed now. I can do this. But I lose my speed here. Like, the start is in theory faster, but it's not really clear how I could continue with this. Yeah, my ghost is far away. So, I don't know. And here, not really something I could do. I have the feeling that I directly found the correct line. Ah. I will surely then check the VODs from Granati and Lars to check out if they did the same line here or if they found something else. Or maybe Virtual streamed it, I don't know. But this is my first idea and it's decent, but my position isn't the greatest yet. Question is of course, how much could you improve this now? I'm still missing something. Where would this booster even boost you to? Ah, water bounce into this booster? That would be sick. And I have to come from the left. Somehow. Because here it's kinda blocked. This looks very unsmooth though. Oops. This is my idea now. Very weird and unsmooth. so this was not faster. I wanted to check how far I jump. Like, if the booster would directly jump me to the next booster, then yeah. Naja, the water bounce into uphill booster is smooth. I mean, it makes definitely sense to take this booster, I think, and then this ending here. This makes sense to me. Because this booster, you would take a long time until you reach it, like you waste a lot of time to get to this. And you have to get up also, like how the heck do you even get there? Only with this jump maybe, but this cannot be really good. No, this booster I think doesn't really matter. I think you really want to take this booster. I doubt that you want to go somewhere else here. Unless you have a lot of speed, but where does the speed come from? Because this booster boosts you into the air. So the strongest booster is surely this one. Yeah, I think that's quite obvious. So I only have, I think when you say a different start, but then my ending is clean, no? I think getting to this booster is the correct idea. I just have to find out a different start. With that I can do this. So it was much slower to jump straight up here. This here looks better. Maybe I can go more up here. Yeah, this could be it then. I look from this angle. Let me see. Yeah, this is it, okay. I just drove this here full speed always and always got a bit further down, but yeah, okay. Okay, that's it. I wonder if there is a way to get a small boost from that uphill booster if you land perfectly on the flat afterwards, like as early as possible. Now, if you land kinda like this. Well, also we heard a booster, no? There was definitely the sound. I don't know if it really gave me a boost though. I have to go further right. (109th). But it felt all the time like the start to the left looked to be the fastest one. I just had to find a way how I could keep my speed well. And it looked first that you want to be clean into this downhill now. I mean, now I actually could have tried if I can overjump the yellow boost. Because now I'm really close to overjump here sometimes. But yeah. This perfect is difficult. I got that very good in my ghost. Ah! Oh, actually this line almost worked. Very low jump like this. Most time I can gain on the jump onto this booster, because you can see that my ghost over jumped the booster by a lot. Oh, it landed clean. My release now is of course not optimal. 59th. Oh, that was close. Ah. Ah, so close. As we know now, this PP can be improved in the start. If I would get the start as good as I had it in the previous PP. But my PP got a very good jump onto the booster. As I landed early there, so the ending was good. But it could also still be improved if I managed to full speed jump on the booster and still land early. Not sure what I have to aim here to get this good. I think I have to jump as much as possible to the left. So close to this street border with that nipple. I had my best attempts. Ah. Oh, that was tight. Ah, again, very tight. Bearable there. Woo! I got that other boost! This is actually possible. I'm shortly in the bathroom, you can see that. That actually boosted me so strong, holy shit. Too bad I cannot respawn on that, because I would like to know with that speed that I just gained if then a different ending could still be better. I'm not sure. Like the thing is, I get that boost but I immediately jump again and have to release. Yeah. As if I somehow managed to just continue driving, but this is very tight here, like on the right side, no, that would be here, but you have, this will be difficult to survive then. Yeah, but if you just drop and then here to, yeah, I don't know if you overjump this. What happens if you go to the left? I don't know if it would work. It could be a new find, yeah. I mean, I was wondering if you can get it, but I think that was exceptionally good. Like, what the heck? This is so precise, and that was crazy, kind of. To be honest, guys, if I don't drive this map again, I should keep that as PB now, because then we have the chance to compare this to the world record in the ending. So let's go next. Also, surely I had a lot of potential in that run, but I overjumped the last booster then a bit badly. Okay, let's see what the last map is. Huh. Oh, is there anything here? No. Here, so I have to figure out what is the best way to do this. Hard to keep control. Not sure if I will get a good position here. My first try was actually pretty fast there, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's not even in the first 1000 players and it's gold medal. Blah. Also I think that the 360s are the best strat. I can try again without. Especially here I don't really have the angle for something else. Nope. Question is, should I touch these pipes or should I go full over? Like, this is like super unclear, but this is good for a weekly shorts map. Because if these maps are a bit of a puzzle, it's good. Ah, unlucky. Okay, this could have been a good time. Naja, at least a big improvement. I don't really see how to do it better. Even though there could be multiple lines in the end. But it felt like a good attempt. Scheiße. Ah! Okay. Only 480s. Ah. Yeah, also I tried now lower, but lower is not really a better result for me. Yeah, further up still. Not touching the pipe. Or just very little, I think. This is difficult to aim. My best style in Trackmania. Naja, mostly probably if it's kind of mixed. Mixed style because I played all the cars, all the environments, all the styles in general. So if multiple on one track, it's helpful. Otherwise, from the styles itself, I think that towards RPG should be my best style, I think. Will be close. Oof. Idea for inside finish line. Touch the fence. Also, I want to get something good with my current line. I'm surprised. I improved by a 10th, and that actually brought me 300 positions. What? Because I was a bit clueless. Only 450th. In that 4/10 improvement, I only gained, like it was 4500s, and I only gained around 600 positions. I was like, proof that I must do something completely wrong. But apparently everyone is close together there. Ah! Ja. Another one. Again. I want to get one clean one with my line, and seemingly my line is the correct one. Interesting map to also it's not forced that it's a 360, no? It was not completely obvious, but especially in the start it was very natural to go for it. And such a 360 in a wall, I mean, I'm also not doing often, but I directly pressed the right buttons to perform it. It was kinda natural on this map. Pretty cool. A banana map, yeah. Okay, yeah, here I'm not getting the turnaround. Yeah, something is different in the second one. I have to wait a bit until I steer. I don't need to hit the brake button here. I just realized. Like in the first turn I always use brake button. But in the second and third I don't need that. That's also the reason why everyone is close together, I believe. But what is so different in the first turn that it works to use the brake button? And the other two I struggle to make that worth. And now I used it and it worked. Yeah, and the last one I want to go higher. I need a correct line to really perform this then. But the last turn definitely needs good exit speed. In the first two turns, there's of course not a too long straight afterwards. Still, it surprisingly matters a lot. Also, more speed gives you the chance to get higher up in the second, and that gives you the chance to get higher up in the last one. Not better. This is too much, okay. I just want to go barely over that pipe. Yeah, that's too high. And I lose the grip, it's not good anymore. Well, I'm on ice, so I don't really have grip, but... Hello, Phillips. Didn't I have better starts earlier? Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't have less speed than the Ghost. Almost top 100. Yeah, let's get into the top 100 for now. I should be able to improve this again. Ah, turn too much. Almost. So I try without ghosts now. This was very, very low. I had a net CP, but no speed to get up that last quarter pipe. It's a good start, I believe. Nope. It was actually behind. I thought the second one was especially good. 10's behind. I don't think that I catch up. Only 400s, okay. Was fast. I said he had the auto slide with the icy tires. It's very difficult to get the angle for that last one correctly. Ah! This is too high, I believe. So, but one more improvement. And the discovery. I have good exit speed at least. But 210s, that was too high. Might still be a PB actually. Ah, no. Hard to say if it could have been. Would have been kinda equal, I guess. Second one was just a bit too high. Should be no speed, yeah. Oh, I mean this, I'm not sure if I lose time with this. I could actually be gaining as well, because I finished much more inside. It's too far. But yeah, my pace is very similar. I think that most people are close to this. If I would magically find a full 10th, I'm pretty sure I gain a lot of positions. Because you are actually ending up similar. I mean, you see, this was a good end. This definitely didn't cost. I wonder if the world record will hit the fence. What do you think, guys? Will the world record just hit that and go inside? Oh, I got slowed on the downhill. always similar, man. Always similar. Oh, it's so tight. Another one. Ah, there we go. And look at that. 23,000 better, but I made over 30 positions. Because everyone is ending up at these times if you don't use any other strats or tricks. Like everything will end up at this time. Surely the world record will have something then much faster than you would now believe is possible. But normal ones just end up there. A Neo? No, no. That's for sure not the case. You definitely want to try full speed. The question is, if you touch the fence, you get a tighter line full speed. The question is only how much does it slow you down, touching the fence. There are these touches with the side of the car where you don't really lose any speed or barely. And if it's just really a minimum amount of speed that you lose, then the inside line could actually gain overall. Okay, yeah, then I'm gonna stop here for the discovery. 24th, 16th, 14th, 46th and 85th. So pretty consistent overall. Of course, last map could have been a little bit better still, but I think I keep it there. There's not really a big need to hunt them further, and for next weekend I have to trade a lot of maps, so most likely will not do much more on these tracks now. Even though it would be interesting to hunt a few more down further. No, I stopped always when I got something good. On map 21 I failed the finish jump. I think that I made a mistake with releasing. That was a really good run. Also I think I would need to get the same again, and there's more possible. Here I was pretty happy with, but of course you can always get a better nose slide. And who knows if there is a trick in the end or not. I at the moment doubt it. I didn't see how. This year is definitely improvable if I get this lucky fence in the start. And here, obviously, if I would get my extra boost and then a super low jump, then GG. And here, yeah. Yeah, it's not updated yet. For sure not. It always takes a bit longer. It will be around position 30 maybe. Or a bit worse actually, because everyone that has one first place is in front of me, everyone that has one second place is also ahead of me, and also everyone that has one third place is ahead of me. Because just the point advantage. Also a third place gives already 13,333 points. Who won actually the last campaign? I didn't check that earlier. It was Julius in front of Gargi, then Bonario Strike, Maka and Blue Jinx. And if I'm correct, then these are just the 5 world record holders, which shows that this point system is shit for the weekly shorts ranking. Like, you have often just the 5 world record holders in the top 5. And these are also the only positions that you can see. And then the other maps matter. And Julius has gotten, apart from his world record, still 14,000 points on the other tracks. By having another top 5? No, he doesn't even have another top 5. Gargi was here first, but here is also not in the top 5 somewhere else. Yeah, they will have something in the top 10 though, on 1 or 2 other tracks. So yeah, GG to Julius then.